Okay guys, so I'm going to be doing a sewing project and I am going to be sewing these roses on this blanket that I have on my lap, and I am also going to be sewing this purple lace along the edging that I told you I was going to do months ago for my daughter, Bella. I'm going to make purple lace with the purple roses. I finally have all the stuff that I need. So I'm going to be sewing. And I have the pink roses. And I am going to use, maybe, possibly, some of this. So I'm going to get into my needles. I'm going to thread it. And then I'm going to start sewing this along here. Because one of her favorite colors, besides purple, is pink. So this blanket is also going to have purple in it. So I'm going to go ahead and make the necessary arrangements. And so, and I'm going to get my pink thread out.
I have never before seen a police officer almost break down in the witness box. So affected was he by the sight. You removed her from there and took her to a secluded spot where you violated and murdered her.
More than 600 people packed the funeral home in Courtbridge to say goodbye to little Alicia, many wearing pink in her memory as her family had asked.
First, we're gonna start off.
I got it.
Subscribers on YouTube.
You can barely see it because it's so fine, you guys.
A little breaking point in the middle of 9 subscribers. Where I slowed down and didn't get very many subscribers.
Okay.
Something could have been done.
But here it is. It's so fine that it's hard to be seen.
That's never happened.
So, okay. I'm going to get the needle out of this. Okay.
In the early hours of July 2nd, 2018, the body of a lifeless 6-year-old girl was found in the abandoned Hydropathic Hotel in Rothesay, Isle of Bute, Scotland, by a member of the public. A small man had been
I'm getting my
after the
needle
young
out
girl's
as
grandfather had come to the realization that she wasn't sound asleep in her bed, where only hours before her father had left her to fall asleep to Peppa Pig. But the circumstances surrounding the girl's death would prove ever more tragic as the details surrounding the case began to unpack. And the monster behind the killing, an aspiring YouTuber, would be at the
oh my
forefront
god,
of
this
the
is so,
investigation,
like,
thanks to
there
the
is a
help of
hole
his mother.
right
This
there.
is the case of Alicia McPhail, the 6-year-old girl murdered,
And I have to put thread right through
Just a
that.
quick disclaimer before we continue.
And
this
not
story
it.
contains details about child sexual abuse. So if that's something that makes you uncomfortable, then feel free to select one of the hundreds of other videos on the channel. As always though, thank you for your time, and let's get on with the case.
Oh my god, this is so hard, you guys.
To start this tale, we've got
like, literally, I
55 miles from
cannot tell you guys how much I hate
a small town
sewing.
situated just outside of Glasgow.
I don't enjoy it.
On the 22nd of October 2011,
if you don't have to do it and you can pay somebody to sew for you, guys, I highly recommend it. But it is for my little girl. She's a teenager now. She is worth it.
We don't know in-depth details as to why that was, but they
So,
stayed in touch with each other, so Alicia would have a healthy relationship with both parents moving forward.
Hold on a minute.
Over the period of her short life, she would make trips every 2 weekends from Airdrie to Rothesay to visit Robert. When the pair had broke up, he moved back there to his parents' 3-bedroom flat, and Alicia had her own little space within the property all to herself. She loved it there, trips to the beach, parks, swimming were made, amongst other activities. She was always out and about, but if for whatever reason she couldn't go anywhere, she would stay inside and spend her time watching TV or YouTube with her father's side of the family. Back home in Airdrie, the trips were understandably not as frequent. I mean, she did go to Rothesay for short breaks after all, but Georgina still put the effort in and did right by her daughter. She made sure her attendance was 100% at school, any of her daily needs were always sorted, and at home, Georgina pushed Alicia Alicia to pursue her hobby of creating videos. She too had a dream of one day making it on YouTube.
This is Sean. Today I'm going to show you all about pasta.
And what?
I'm going to tell you all about pasta. So first of all, pasta is a food. Everyone knows that. And pasta is not made all over the world. This is a picture of pasta, which I don't like kind of pasta. So you'll be happy to see it. I'm just going to show you around the book. This is the first page. And this is the second page. So today I have been done with this. So, and this is the page at the both make dough, and this is the page right here. I'm going to show you some of the pages.
Here.
I'm not sure about the pages. This is your last one, and these are all the vegetables you can put in pasta. So,
Okay.
guys, this is the end of my
So,
video.
anyways, I had to go take care of something. We're going to go thread the needle now.
Subscribe and tell me down below if you like this video. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
The young girl had a bright future ahead of her. Head teacher
I got it
gave
through.
her this to say. Alicia enjoyed
See how
reading
fine
and was
it
a
is?
perfectionist when it came
Okay.
to her writing. She was a
shoot.
considerate child who loved being a part of a group and was popular among the students. Other teachers spoke of her being bright and bubbly, who would always come into class with a big, beautiful smile. But sadly, as the final bell rang for the summer of 2018, that would unfortunately be the last time any of her teachers would ever see her alive again. On the 28th of June, 2018,
I got poked in the
Alicia made her way over to
Sorry
Rothesay to
about that,
spend
you guys.
3 weeks with her
I got
father,
poked in the
father's
finger,
girlfriend,
and
Tommy
I've
McLaughlin,
told you
and her grandparents.
that hurts,
When she
so
arrived, she
sorry
wanted
about
to
the
go hide
cussing,
and dancing, but by the time
I'm telling
they
you,
reached the club for the
look-
session,
look at
it had
this.
finished. Instead, a trip to Ettrick Bay Beach was
It
arranged by her grandparents.
hurts.
She'd been to the beach many times
Okay.
before. It was one of their favourites.
Yeah,
The
sewing's
day was
not
eventful.
something
It was
I'll
like
flat
many
out
others
tell
she
you
had in the
guys
past. But as the day drew to an
that
end, it
I
was time to
do.
head back to the 3-bedroom flat, where the
Come
family spent the
on.
rest of the night together. Over the next couple of days, the summer holiday
Often.
would be packed full of fun. More days out were core memories that they'll cherish forever. One in particular was a gala day on the island. Callum, Alicia's grandfather, remembers Alicia going on rides, having the time of her life. Then came the 1st of July. That day too was packed full of emotions,
Nope.
ups and downs. But sadly, this story doesn't end how we'd all like it to.
These
And
aren't
it was
the-
this day that would not only shape the small communities of Rothesay and Airdrie, rather the whole nation. The day starts off as follows. Everyone wakes up and shares breakfast together. Alicia's watching YouTube, doing the usual on her summer holiday morning. But today she's heading back to her hometown of Airdrie with her grandfather Callum to attend a friend's birthday party. Only problem is when they arrive, they're 24 hours late, but a birthday party is taking place at the venue in question. Hey Alicia, it's one of her friends. Why don't you join me? So she joins and enjoys the day. Alicia had attended the party, although she didn't actually know the person whose birthday it was. But as she had mutual friends at the bash, the parents allowed her to stay after her and her grandfather made the 55-mile trip. The party was a blast, but eventually it was time to head back to the Isle of Bute. And on the drive back, Callum would share one final memory with Alicia that would stick with him until this very day.
Okay,
The
you
whole
guys, I got it.
55-mile trip, she would hit Callum on the back of the head with a balloon she had acquired from the party.
There it
When they
is.
reached the
It's
beach
in.
Rothesay, she'd
Now what I
attempted to
gotta
it
do
again, but this
is
time
I
she
have
let
to
go
knot
and
it,
flew off down the shoreline. Alicia chased
which,
it for a short
yeah.
while, but in the end it
I'm gonna
burst
double
and the two
knot it
shared
so
a
it
laugh.
stays
From
when we
here,
start
Alicia
sewing.
was dropped into
Wait!
town to her father Robert and his girlfriend Tony, who spent a few hours with her down a local park before her grandma Angela collected the trio. They headed home but had passed a local supermarket to pick up some dinner. Upon arriving back home, food was made, put on the table, and ate. Everyone began to wind down, and at around 10 p.m, Alicia was taken to bed. Her favourite Peppa Pig DVD was put on the TV, but out of nowhere, 30 minutes later, she burst into her grandparents' room, gave them a big kiss and a cuddle before
Okay,
uttering the words,
so anyways,
"Grandpa." At around 11
yeah.
p.m, Callum went to go and check on Alicia to make sure she'd fell asleep. She had done, so now he could go to bed and rest easy knowing that his granddaughter was sound asleep.
This is our vlog. Just here to talk. First, we're gonna start off with subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm doing Belle's blanket.
A little breaking point in the middle of 9 subscribers. Where I slowed down and didn't get very many subscribers. But I'm fast getting subscribers and already up at 21 with any.
I can do it. Now I'm going to take this, put it up to my pants real quick. Because I have to cut.
Is obviously to get the same amount of subscribers.
Well, actually, no, not this one. You're gonna...
Maybe Yogscast or something.
Okay, so,
Just people like that.
guys,
And also, don't worry, guys. I'm not
this
just
is the head of the blanket. So,
other series
I start at the front. This is the back.
Other series.
I'm going to start it behind here.
Will be on the.
If you can, get a professional to do these
It's just
types
you
of
need to remember that
projects.
it's hard to get noticed on YouTube, and every person.
And I am by no means
that
a
helps lot
professional.
more than you think. Trust me. So if you guys enjoyed the video, bye. See you guys later.
And I will flat out say that.
Repeat things, guys. Why do I repeat things so annoying?
So I'm going to start it on the back side, and then I'm going to sew it on.
I cry.
Okay.
Actually, look, there was tears coming from the eyes. I cried.
This is the face of evil. Although a young Aaron Campbell looks like he wouldn't have to fly here, in the years to come he would go on to commit one of, if not the most heinous crime in Scotland. There isn't much information out there detailing Aaron's life, other than the few bits of
As you guys
information
can
that's widely
tell, this is
available
a little
on the
bit hard
internet.
for me.
If we rewind the clock back to the 7th of May 2002, Aaron Thomas
But that's
Campbell
because
was born in Shrewsbury,
I don't
England, a
normally
distance
sew.
from where he would eventually grow up.
But
In
for my little
2007,
girl,
he relocated
she's
to
in
Ireland
ballet.
for reasons currently unknown. Details on his family life are conflicting also. On the one hand, some reports say that he suffered both
And I want her to
emotional
have,
abuse from his
you know,
older brothers while growing up.
something
Others continue.
special.
What we do know is that Aaron's father, Christopher, a supervisor in the oil industry, had spent time away from home quite frequently due to work. With just Aaron, his sister, and mother in the house, some reports
From me,
say
so
that
I'm,
Jeanette would constantly
you know,
drink when she had
willing
never
to do
wanted
it.
to drink. This came when she would drink quite often. In 2014, Aaron Campbell would start
But
to post
again,
on
I
YouTube.
would
He had
say,
aspirations of becoming as big as PewDiePie
if,
one day. And what started off as gaming
you're not a
content in his
professional,
early days of
you
posting
get this
would turn into parkour and vlog style of videos as he
paid
grew
for
older.
and
His
pay
lifestyle
someone
would begin
to
to
do this
change
for you.
and his content matched that. As he would
But
go
if you
out more,
can't
he would
afford
film
to do that,
outside
because,
rather than
yeah, that
stay
stuff's
inside on
really
his computer.
expensive.
Although he wanted to eventually
And
go
they
to
need to,
university
you know,
to study
make their money too.
Throughout his time at
So they,
secondary
because
school,
they have
he was
families,
described
you
as
know,
being a well-liked
that they
teen
have
with a
to,
large
like,
friend group.
take
Not
care
the
of.
usual stereotype of someone who would eventually go
I
on to
would
commit the
say,
type of crime he
do
would
it
go on to
yourself.
commit. But
If
there was
you
one
can't
small
afford to
detail that I
pay
left out
someone
that begins to paint a
to
picture
do
of
it.
what really ran through Aaron's mind. And although his friend group often brushed this off as him being a quote edgy teen, in hindsight that was definitely not the case.
Yeah.
In 2017, a Facebook conversation between Aaron and a female friend of his took
But,
place.
you know,
Not a
guys,
true crime
I'm the type of
documentary. We
person
don't
that's,
know
like,
in-depth
really
details about that
stubborn.
conversation,
And
other
when
than
I
he
make
went
it up
on
in
to
my
say,
mind to
quote,
do
"I might kill
something,
one day for
by
the
God,
lifetime
I'm gonna do it.
experience." From the summer
So,
of 2017,
yeah, and I don't
by
care,
Aaron's
like,
own
you know,
admission, he had spent
how
roughly a
long
year
it
thinking about doing
takes,
something
even if I
excessive,
can't do it at
including rape.
first.
And when that opportunity
If I
was
really,
handed
really
to
want
him,
something
he
bad
took
enough,
it. If we take Aaron's word
I
of when he
will
got to
go
know
out of my way to
Tony,
do
we
it.
can get a rough
Sometimes
estimate
I
as to when
don't,
the first domino falls
you
in this
know,
story.
I don't
He
always
would later come out to
succeed,
say
you
that he and
guys,
Tony had been friends with
but,
benefits
like,
in the winter of 2017.
I
This
will
statement is
go out of
believed to
my
be false, however,
flipping
and the
way to do
relationship
it.
between the two was strictly
And I
business.
don't care how
The
long
drug
it takes.
business, that is. You see, Robert had
So,
sold cannabis to people
yeah.
in the local area. It wasn't a big operation.
And
Rather to
see, I'm
support his
sewing
own
it on.
habit, Tony was in on it too. And with Aaron
Wish I could
being
give
the outgoing person he was at this point, also dabbling
But
in
see,
drugs
there
and
it
alcohol,
is, and
it's not
I'm,
surprising that the two crossed paths. The relationship
trust
between
me,
both
this
parties
is not
would
easy.
turn sour in February of 2018, however.
It's
after
like
Aaron complained that the
knitting
quality of Robert's product was poor,
and
so Aaron
crocheting.
paid the £10 debt that he owed
And
to
I'm doing
Robert.
it on my lap.
So this is where the story starts to
And,
come full
yeah.
circle. And believe it or not, for months, Aaron and Robert never crossed
It's
paths.
hard.
Although there was one occasion
But
where
again,
Aaron had almost
as I
crossed
said,
paths with Alicia
it is
and her
well worth it
grandparents.
for
As you know,
the
when Alicia
bill.
arrived in the Isle of Bute on the 28th of June 2018,
Well worth it.
the trio attended Ettrick Bay Beach. Well, it was only 2 days later that
And
Aaron
again, you can see the
celebrated
lace.
the school year was complete complete, had also attended the beach to go camping with some friends. It was here a plan was thrown together to throw a house party at his 7-bedroom house the following day on the 1st of July. The party went ahead. 15 friends were invited over, and overall it had been good vibes. Aaron had drank a bottle of Mad Dog fortified wine and shared a bottle of Echo Falls wine with a friend. I got drunk, Aaron recalls. I wasn't sick, I was just having a good time. However, as the party drew to a close at around 12:30 a.m. on July 2nd, Aaron's mood changed after arguing with his mum for the majority of the night. Everyone had left the party, but one friend had to go back because he forgot his bag. Upon arriving, he remembers finding Aaron in an emotional state and recalled he felt suicidal. The friend stayed with Aaron for a while because he felt worried, but this friend had managed to get Aaron's spirits back up. I'm gonna go and get some weed, then head off to bed. Thanks for everything, mate. And the two parties went their separate ways. The friend back home to his bed, for Aaron to source out some cannabis and do the same thing.
And
In a
anyways,
drunken state, he was going
I
to
will
contact Robert to
update
see if he
you
had any weed on him, but didn't bother
with
pestering
what
him
it
because he
looks
remembered
like
that
when it's finished.
So he
Okay,
thought he'd try
so I'll
to
see you
ring
guys in a
Tony
bit.
instead, but
Bye.
she didn't respond.